everybody says you need days to dive Komodo.
But what if you've only got one day?
Is it worth it? Let's find out.
Komodo is world famous for its diverse reefs, ripping currents, and ocean giants. We recently said that a liveaboard cruise is the only way to truly experience it. Today, we're putting our own advice to the test. So, join us on a one-day, 3-dive challenge to find out if we can tick off all of Komodo's underwater highlights in a single day.
Today, we are being guided by Yunus. Hey. He's a local legend of Labuan Bajo and of Indonesia in general. We know him from 8 years ago. We were diving with him, so he's really looking forward to taking us diving today.
Let's go Reef!
This site is renowned for being one of Komodo's fastest drift dives when the current is right. You don't just dive, you fly. These currents are one of the biggest reasons people come all the way here. Not just for the pure adrenaline rush, they are the lifeblood of Komodo. They surge with nutrients, acting like a high-speed buffet that feeds the coral and attracts massive amounts of life. We're quite literally off to a flying start. That's box number 1, ticked. As we reach the sheltered side of the reef, the chaos stops and we meet the residents. First, this white-tip reef shark. Most sharks need to keep swimming to breathe, but these guys can just pump water over their gills whilst lying perfectly still. Next, a blue-spotted stingray hiding under the tables of the reef. Then, we hit the turtle jackpot. These hawksbills were so busy with breakfast, they didn't even notice us. And just before we finished the dive, a massive green turtle joined the party. That's both of Komodo's turtle species ticked off on dive number 1. It's a strong start. Let's see what else we find over the next 2 dives. The current was super strong, and even just like little bits, you're just pushing your legs. Everyone else looked fine, and I was like being lifted up like a balloon. Amazing dive, but very challenging.
That was Siaba Kecil. It is a super fast drift dive. The current is pushing you up, it's pushing you down, and for about 12 minutes flat, you just whiz along that dive site, trying not to bump into your buddy, trying to see beyond your bubbles, and it is a seriously cool dive site. As you get to the end of that first 12 minutes of pumping adrenaline, you end up on a beautiful plateau. This is where you're going to see the awesome turtles, hawksbill turtles, green turtles, white-tip reef shark, black-tip reef shark, an awesome dive. Now we are ready, warmed back up after our surface interval, and we're going to see if we can find some mantas at Mawan. Let's go diving.
Manta, manta, come to us. Manta, manta, come to us.
Jumping into one of Komodo's most renowned manta ray sites. Almost straight away, we spot several mantas. Here, manta rays hover around small reef sections, allowing the smaller reef fish to clean around their gills and cephalic lobes. Think of it as a luxury spa for manta rays. But there's a problem. The site is crowded. If we aren't careful, our bubbles could spook them and ruin the encounter. Let's keep low and still and hope that we get a close pass without scaring them off. Dive number 2, and we've already ticked off one of Komodo's most sought after encounters. But the mission is still incomplete. Because Komodo isn't just about the giants, it's also about the tiny and weird. Check out these awesome cuttlefish. They are masters of disguise, able to shift their colour and skin texture in a split second. Then we discover this tiny and rare leaf scorpionfish. Poisonous and highly camouflaged ambush predator, smaller than the palm of your hand. Turtles, sharks, mantas, and small critters are enough to satisfy most divers on a single day trip. But we're still missing the main reason we love this place so much. Just wait till you see what's in store on the final dive of the day.
We saw mantas! They were all over Mawan, enjoying a little cleaning station time, with plenty of little fish coming up to get rid of any parasites, clean any wounds they have, which is super cool, and you can often see them here at Mawan Dive Site. We got veggies, tempeh, which is delicious, one of my faves, and we got lovely chicken in sauce over there, plus heaps of fresh food and, of course, sambal. So the sun came out and now it's gone away. The wind has picked up, the surface conditions are getting a bit rougher, and our next dive is at Tatawa Kecil. And the current, you can see it out here, is still pumping. So let's see what's in store for us on the next dive. Let's go diving.
Dive number 3 might just be one of Komodo's most overlooked dive sites. Strong currents and exposure can often make this place too dangerous to visit. Today, we got lucky. Tatawa Kecil is a perfect example of the number one reason Komodo is such a fragile, special and important place. And it's not what most people think. We're greeted by this massive but shy Napleon wrasse. And further down the reef is this incredible swim-through cave carved into the rock face. But as we reach the last section, we find something truly magnificent. This is the most beautiful and perfect coral garden we've ever seen. Most people think corals are just underwater plants. While they appear plant-like, they are actually animals made up of many tiny creatures called polyps. When a reef is this healthy, it doesn't just look alive, it sounds alive. You can hear the crackle and pop of thousands of creatures busy at work. It's a sight and sound that's getting more difficult to find. After witnessing catastrophic reef changes elsewhere in the world, seeing this feels like a miracle. These reefs are the essential base that make everything else here possible. Seeing the reef in this perfect condition, teeming with life, was the absolute highlight of our Komodo trip.
that is our third dive done and the end of our one-day trip into Komodo National Park for diving. So, the big question is, was it worth it? Well, the answer really depends on what kind of diver you are. If you're an advanced diver with plenty of experience under your belt, just one day of diving in Komodo National Park might leave you wanting more. If you're an open water diver, one day of diving here in the park is going to give you a real taste of what the Komodo National Park has to offer. You've got a great chance of seeing mantas, turtles, and most importantly, it's got one of the healthiest reefs we have seen anywhere in the world. Of course, we had great luck seeing mantas, turtles, and with the weather today, but it is always dependent out here in nature. Plus, getting on a liveaboard is obviously going to give you a deeper immersion into the Komodo National Park and its dive sites. But if you want a taste of one of the greatest marine ecosystems on the earth without doing a liveaboard, then honestly, one day here is unforgettable. And if you want to see what happened when we went deeper into Indonesia's reefs, watch this video here. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share this with your dive buddy. We'll see you underwater.